welcome back to our demo. We'll see.
Oh, Shweta, by
हाँ म्यूट
mistake now
कर दिया
unmute. Okay, ठीक है.
मैं स्टार्ट कर दूँ
हाँ.
हाँ So welcome back. Let's start with our demo. We'll see overview of Linux basic commands. Now what are the basic commands we saw throughout the PPT were, and now we'll focus on how the basic commands work. So moving down, is a table of our content, that is objective, prerequisite, the prior knowledge, what is required for Linux command. In the lab, we are going to use the Linux host. As you are going to execute this lab, you will be having a host. You have to launch it, then you have to execute the basic commands. So these are the basic commands that we have seen: pwd, cal, date, who am I, what is, man, is, echo. Then the Linux basic file commands, that is making a directory, removing a directory, touch, putting the content inside, cat. So these are all the removing. The Linux basic system operation commands, that df, ifconfig, hostname, free, top, yum, and shutdown. So let's move on. So here it contains us Linux security commands, Linux user account management command. Whatever we have learned throughout the PPT, we are going to give a short demo of that. So you will execute this, and then you will go through this lab, you will perform your activities and upload your evaluation to the LMS platform. So let's start. So what is the objective? The objective is to understand the Linux, to how the Linux works. So we'll understand it by the Linux commands. So prerequisite is to launch a Linux instance and then get a hands on it. Like you will be having a host name, root admin, root password, host IP. So this will be your Linux host configuration. So Linux basic commands is pwd, print your working directory. So this is a command. The next is cal. Cal will give a calendar. Date will assign you a date. What is the date currently going on? Who am I? Who am I will tell you. This command will reveal the user who is currently logged in. What is this command? Gives you one line description about the command. It can be used as a quick reference for any command. What is and date, then it is what date is to be printed, or print or set the system date and time. Man. For more detailed information, Linux provide man pages and info pages. So you'll get a overall description through a man. So man, date, then you'll get everything information related about man. The ls is to list the files and directories. If no argument is given, the contents of the current directories are shown. So ls is a command. Echo is to display the output on the screen. So this is a test line. It will show this is a test line. Make directory. So for more detailed information, to make a directory, we can say mkdir and directory name. For removing a directory, rmdir directory 1. Now for creating any empty file, use the touch command. So touch command, touch file name .txt will give you a creating an empty file. Put the contents inside, then echo, then write your content, and then file.txt. So this is how the content is put into that file. So this is a non-empty file. We have given this is the test line inside that content in that file1.txt. Next is cat. Cat is to see the contents of the file. Rm is to remove the file. df. Now, these are the basic system operation commands. So, df reports of file system usage. If you write df, the file system name will be there, like tmfs, tmfs, then block, like how much available and used memory is there. Then use percentage and which is mounted on. So df will give you a overall report of the file system usage. Then ifconfig to check the IP address of the system. So ifconfig is used in Linux and ipconfig in Windows. So to check the IP address of the system in Linux, ifconfig command is there. Now to display a computer name of the system, we give a host name. That is, we type a host name. So then you will know what is the host name of your computer. So display the computer name of the system. Now free. Now free display the amount of free and used memory in the system. So how much free usage is there or how much used memory is there, we can see through free command. Now free hyphen m, it will display amount of memory in megabytes. So if you write free hyphen m, you will see it in megabytes. Now top is a task manager program that is found in many Unix like OS that displays info about CPU and memory utilization. Top is a tool also. You can gather information regarding your CPU, memory utilization, your load average. So this is a troubleshooting tool too. So this is used to know information about CPU and memory utilization. And the last consists yum update, yum install. Yum is Yellow Dog Updater Modified. It is an open source command line as well as graphical based package management tool for Red Hat Package Manager based Linux system. It allows the user and the system administrator to easily install, update, remove any software packages on a system. So when you log into the system, which is a Linux based, so you will get yum. You can use yum update to update your packages, yum install to install those, and then sudo shutdown hyphen h and now for shutdown command. To do a shutdown, you use this command. Now Linux security commands. So as we have seen read, write, execute, here are those commands. First is ls-l, where you will list with your permissions like access given. So D represents a directory. If it is a directory, there will be a D at the starting of the permissions assigned. So this is how you represent that. Now chmod u plus r file.txt, as I had explained you earlier, these are the commands that are used for change mode, for adding your permissions to the user, to the group, or to the all of others. And this is the last chmod 764 file.txt. So 764, that is for owner 7, he can execute all the permissions, for 6 for read and write, and 4 for just to read only for the other users. So this is how Linux user management commands are. User add and password command, that is sudo user add, then the name is given, a sudo password and so this is how you can set a new password, then a group add and a user mode command. So sudo group add student, then user mode hyphen g student and print. So this is how the commands work. So as long as now in the basic commands, we have gone through different commands that were required. The basic file commands, the system operation commands, basic commands, security commands, and user account management command. So this is all about the demo about Linux basic commands. So let's stop over here.